As evening came on, I made a small fire and sat outside to enjoy the last hour of light. The campground had emptied out until only a few people remained, which made everything feel much quieter. The stillness kept getting to me, though. I felt watched, and I didn't know why. I had camped in a lot of places more remote than this, and I rarely felt uneasy for no reason. I tried to make tea and read again, but every few minutes that uneasy feeling came back, heavier than before. Eventually, I decided to walk down to his trailer and talk for a bit. I didn't want to sit alone with that feeling any longer. I found him sitting outside, staring at the tree line across from his site. I said hello. He jumped like he hadn't heard me walk up. That startled me more than I wanted to admit. We talked quietly for a few minutes. Night settled fast. We sat outside talking until the last bit of light was gone. Then I went back to my trailer, but the uneasy feeling followed me. I paced around for a while, checking the blinds over and over. I felt ridiculous, but the fear was stronger than anything I could reason away. Something about the place felt wrong, and I wanted to ignore it, but I couldn't. I finally forced myself into bed, though I didn't sleep deeply. Around midnight, I woke to a faint click outside, like someone stepping on a rock. Then a slow shift in the dirt. I held my breath. The sound was right outside my trailer. I stayed completely still, listening. The footsteps were spaced apart. Something large and heavy was circling around my trailer. I didn't move. I didn't open the blinds. I did not want to know what stood out there. The steps paused near the door, and for several seconds nothing happened. Then something dragged lightly across the metal siding, slow and careful. It wasn't scraping like an animal. It was more like a hand dragging along the side of the camper. That single sound pushed me past fear into something cold. I sat there unable to breathe. The dragging sound ended, and the steps moved toward the back of the trailer. Then silence. I stayed awake until dawn, and I never heard it leave. When morning came, I opened the door slowly and checked the dirt around the trailer. I saw prints in the soil. They were deep, wider than my boot, and shaped wrong for anything common in that area. I stepped back fast and felt nausea creep up on me. It felt like something had come within feet of me, aware of exactly where I was. I walked over to my neighbor's trailer. It was closed up. I knocked, but no one answered. His truck was gone. He had left before sunrise. I packed immediately. I hitched up my trailer in minutes and drove straight out of the campsite without stopping.